and how we got on. Do you want to start, my friend, or shall I go? Because we've got obviously, a big story on today's show because of a certain player who's become a bit of a cult hero. Obviously, it affects Ipswich Town because he scored against us. So I will actually jump into it. I'm just obviously I'm the host, so I can do what I want. But normally I go to you because you've done well, and you want to.
Well.
Yeah, we'll see. But Michael Keane scored against Town, obviously. Scored a striker finish. I'm sure there's a lot of Town fans saying, Ross, stop talking about it. It happened and it was not nice. But obviously, as you all know, he is in my team. But he's on my bloody bench because I didn't think to start him. I was sort of sentimental. I thought, he's playing against Ipswich Town. I've got to put him on my bench. Obviously, he's got 14 points because of the goal and clean sheet. Yeah, and I would have got 58 points in total, or if I take Davis came out of my team, then it would have been 57 points because obviously Davis got a point for me. But yeah, it's probably the second, maybe the third time in my game weeks that Michael Keane has done well. I think we've done this before. Like last week, he got 6 points.
He has scored.
Yes.
I'm sure this is his second goal of the season. Yeah. What I've seen a little bit on Twitter so far is Michael Keane goal compilations or shot compilations and things like that, like highlights of his attacking play, which is a little bit kind of disconcerting when you're watching like a centre-back rush forward and blast one in. Proper Barclays, to be fair. But yeah, he did this against Bournemouth as well, which would have been game week 3. He scored in the 3-2 defeat. But this is probably the worst blow, I'd say, purely because A, it's happening against Ipswich, and B, he got the clean sheet as well. So it's double points that you've missed out on there. So that is one that will hurt.
Yeah, I think I've only started him. Game week 2, I started him. He got 0 points because they would have probably lost. Then I think I started him again another week. Maybe I've only started him once. Yeah, only once I've started Keane. So I'll get onto the teams later, in terms of, who we're going to pick. But I may have to have a little think about Michael Keane, maybe starting games. But I know he didn't start a game one week, did he? I think it wasn't. He was starting. It was Tarkowski and obviously Braithwaite.
Yeah, that's the issue now, is that you've got Braithwaite that's kind of on the verge of coming back. Could have been back for this game, wasn't. He's the left-sided centre back there, and he's the one that. I don't know what his minutes are going to look like when the big England, I think he's England under 21 international, gets back into to full fitness there. He's someone that was linked with a £70 million move to Man United over the summer. So you'd imagine that he's going to come in and play. So one to keep an eye on. But you have really been made to pay by the cult hero of this podcast.
Yeah, 14 bloody points. And annoyingly as well, obviously Saka was in my starting 11, but obviously didn't play because he's injured. And obviously my next player that came in, I think, was Robertson. So I wish I had Michael Keane. Obviously, when you look at the subs bench, I'm like, why wasn't Michael Keane that first player there? But it is what it is. And yeah, a lot of thinking to do. The rest of my team, Mo Salah got me 12 points. I was very happy that he got the penalty. I don't know if he got the assist, though. No, he didn't get an assist. Ignore that. It was Jared Bowen who didn't get the assist. Me and you were watching the West Ham game against Spurs, pre-Everton. And yeah, I was very happy when Bowen got the assist for Kudus' goal. And then I think, and it actually did register for a bit. And then out of nowhere, it didn't register. So I think it was because of the deflection of the pass to Kudus. He didn't get it. He only got me 2 points. So a bit frustrating, that one. Cole Palmer got me 4, I think, because he was vice captain. And I don't know why he got 4 points, though, because Chelsea lost. Is that just for...
You had Saka as your captain.
Yeah, but I mean... So why did he only get 4 points? Because he appeared, he just featured, and
if you get and he won't lose any points for like conceding lots of goals or stuff like that. He's not lost any points. You just get 2 points playing the 90 minutes, and then with Saka on your bench, that rolled over to make your captain Cole Palmer, who then picked up double his 2 point total.
Yeah, I'm trying to think who. Maybe I should have gave maybe Watkins the captaincy because he got me 8 points. Welbeck got me 9 points, but he's also got that injury. Hopefully, it's not something too bad. I don't know. Obviously, we're recording this on the Tuesday, so we'll get updated more. But I may have to look at that as an option. And everyone else just got, Raya got 1 point, which is annoying. Pedro Porro 2 points. Mitchell 2 points. Robertson 1 point. He came in. Davis obviously got 1 point. Delat got 2 points. And that was pretty much it. So I got 44 points overall, which isn't
good.
not bad. It's better than the average, so I'll take that. But obviously, I would be doing very well, more better, if Michael Keane bloody started. But yeah, enough of that. AJ, let's look at yours. How did you get on?
I'll tell you what, if Michael Keane had started for you, the gap between us, I mean, you'd be right. I don't know, would you have overtaken Stu potentially? You would have been in that kind of...
You know, yeah,
well, we can come to that. We can come to that later and have a look at it. How did I do? I got 37, which, given how bad the game week was, is not terrible. This is the lowest game week in terms of the average by quite some way. I think the lowest average before this is 52. So 36 is really low, and I think that's because Arsenal lost is a big one, and City kind of struggled to a win, and Chelsea lost. Teams like that, I think that played a part. I had Dean Henderson in goal. Dean Henderson impressively picked up 3 points for making 5 saves. He let in an absolute howler last night against Nottingham Forest, which we'll come on to because I also did benefit from that technically. But yeah, that was really not a great goal for him to concede. Maybe howler is harsh, but really not one of his better moments. I went and made some changes. One of them to kind of fit everything that I needed to in was I had to take out Saliba, which was good because Saliba went and got a red card against Bournemouth. So I was quite happy watching that happen. So I brought in Calafiori instead. He didn't get a red card, but he did concede 2 goals. So he only picked up a point, which is a little bit concerning ahead of games against Liverpool, Newcastle and Chelsea. Gulp. Kanate got a point, which is because he picked up a booking and conceded to Chelsea. Rico Lewis also only got 2 because they conceded to Wolves, so no clean sheets in my backline at all. Morgan Rogers was the kind of standout in midfield, the one that I've kept there, the one that I persevered with for so many weeks, and he scored, which is brilliant. I think he scored, didn't he? Yeah, he did score, which gave him 6 points. And I had Saka in my team, which obviously didn't work out because he didn't feature, so he came off, and then Carvalho came on from Brentford. And then I made a bit of kind of tactical tweaking to try and fit things in, and it was not a good decision for me to do that. It saw me take out Mo Salah, and I've been big on taking out Mo Salah because I think Liverpool's fixtures coming up are really congested and lots of travel, hard games. Madrid, City, Arsenal this weekend, lots of really tough ones. So I took him out and paid the price because I brought in Cole Palmer and Salah scored. Cole Palmer did not. And with that, I then upgraded Emile Smith-Rowe. I don't think Emile Smith-Rowe scored or assisted. I think it was Jimenez who scored for sure. But in terms of the assist, I can see Ross is about to have a look. They lost the game 3-1. It was a Leno assist for Jimenez, apparently. So yeah, standard goalkeeper assist, you know. I brought in Brian Mbeumo instead because he had scored in like his last 400 games, is what it kind of seemed like, and I wanted to cash in on that. And the run of games is a little bit easier for Brentford now after a good start. He also blanked, so that was just wonderful. Forward line was where the points came in. Haaland captained again. He was rubbish, so got 2 points. Captain to 4, which is at least something. And yeah, Ollie Watkins got 8. I think lots of people have him now, but I'm glad that I was there to get those points. And then the saviour of the game week, making my goalkeeper pay, unfortunately, but still picking up those sweet, sweet points. Chris Wood getting the extra 7. That's a goal and a bonus point for scoring the winner. I was a bit upset he only got 1 bonus point, but I'll take it. Takes the total up to 37, which is all right. I think I've gone up in the league from where I was overall, maybe not overall week to week. Yeah, maybe down. I think 1 was what Ross said. We'll come to that again, but content that I've kind of scraped through what was a pretty disastrous game week that could have been worse.